After publicly humiliating me at the corporate dinner in front of colleagues, my wife had the nerve to act concerned and profess her love as if nothing happened. Be me, 29-year-old guy named William, living in Phoenix with my wife Lisa, working as a software developer for a big tech company. Life seems perfect from the outside. Regular evening at home, Lisa suggests hosting a game night. "It'll be fun," she says with weird enthusiasm. Notice her voice sounds rehearsed lately. She already invited everyone, co-workers, gym buddies, even neighbors. House filled with people that evening. Scent of vanilla candles everywhere, mixed with expensive wine. Lisa floating around like a butterfly, her laugh too loud. Touching certain people longer than necessary. My friend Robert notices it too. "She's in rare form tonight," he whispers. Yeah, rare form indeed. Halfway through the night, Lisa introduces me to someone new. Guy named Andrew. Tall, confident type. Perfect hair, expensive watch. Has that just flirty enough attitude? "William, this is Andrew from work." Her hand on his arm, sparkle in her eyes. Something feels off. Remember? The genius with the project management skills? Don't remember her mentioning him. Feel like she said it for his benefit, not mine. Can't stop watching her all night. Not intentionally at first, but something feels wrong. Lisa commanding attention like always. All her attention on Andrew, laughing at his jokes like he's a comedy genius. Leaning in close when he talks, touching his shoulder. Small gestures, but they're there. Party starts winding down. Lisa glowing like she used to after our best dates. Except this time, it's not because of me. Try to convince myself I'm paranoid. Maybe just tired. Maybe jealous. But then I hear it. Her soft laugh echoes in the hallway. Turn the corner. See Lisa and Andrew standing near the stairs, way too close to each other. Her hand resting on his chest. Head tilted in that familiar way. Like she's hanging on every word. Andrew looking down at her. Can literally see the chemistry between them. Everything okay? I step into their space. Lisa jumps back like she's been shocked. Her hand drops immediately. "Of course," she says too quickly. "Andrew was just telling me about this ridiculous client." Andrew nods with this smug look. Makes my blood boil. Rest of the night passes in a blur. Lisa acts like nothing happened, laughing and joking with guests. Can't shake the image from the hallway. Finally, last guest leaves. Lock the door. Turn to face her. Who is Andrew really? Try to keep my voice steady. Her response comes too fast. "I already told you, just a friend from work." "Why are you being so weird about this?" "I'm being weird, Lisa? You were practically wrapped around him all night." Her expression hardens. "Oh, give me a break, William. Are we really doing this right now? After I just spent the entire evening hosting your friends too?" Not even an answer, and we both know it. Lisa storms off to bedroom, slams door behind her. Stand in living room, surrounded by empty glasses and crushed hopes. Feel weight of something I don't want to name. For first time ever, don't follow her. Next morning comes. Lisa acts like nothing happened. Strolls into kitchen wearing her silk robe. Humming some tune, like last night was just bad dream. Hands me coffee with a smile. "Morning," she chirps. Like we didn't have our first real fight in years. "Morning," I reply stiffly. Watch her carefully. She won't meet my eyes. Focuses on toaster like it's quantum physics. Want to let it go? Really do. But gut feeling won't shut up. Something's seriously wrong. Freeze in place. Lisa leaves for work. Hear her car pull away. Find myself walking to her side of bed. Phone's gone, obviously. Her laugh, lid slightly open. Quiet. Feel like I'm crossing a line. But louder voice whispers, "You deserve to know." Open the laptop. Screen blinks to life. Shows her work email. Almost sigh with relief. Just boring spreadsheets and project updates. Scroll through inbox. One email thread catches my eye. Title reads lunch plan. From someone named Andrew J. Stomach drops. Click on it. Not about lunch at all. Full of inside jokes. Playful banter. What can only be called flirting. One line from Lisa burns into my brain. "You always know how to make me laugh. Can't wait for tomorrow." Sit back. Words searing into my mind. Could it be innocent? Maybe, but doesn't feel innocent. Not after how she looked at him last night. Scroll down further. That's when I find the photos. Not many. Just handful of selfies. Attached to older email, Lisa and Andrew sitting in fancy restaurant booth. Heads close together. Lisa smiling. No, glowing. Way I haven't seen in months. One picture shows his arm around her. Face is so close it makes my skin crawl. Slam laptop shut. Lean back. Room spinning around me. What am I supposed to do with this? Is this proof? Or am I reading too much into something harmless? Buzzing noise snaps me out. Her tablet lighting up. Notification from Andrew. Can't stop thinking about last night. You're incredible. Words hit like freight train. Hands shaking as I pick up tablet. Message staring back like a taunt. Before I can think, phone rings. It's Lisa. Hey, babe, she says brightly. Just wanted to check in. How's your morning? Can barely form words. It's fine, voice strained. Good. I just remembered. Can you grab the dry cleaning today? I completely forgot. Oh, and don't forget to water the plants. Sounds so normal. So casual. Sure. Thanks, love you. Hangs up before I can say anything. Stand there gripping tablet. Her words still ringing. Love you. What kind of person says that after sending messages like these? Mind racing with questions. Piling up like avalanche. What exactly happened last night? Before or after she humiliated me in front of friends? Need answers. Grab my keys. Heart pounding as I leave house. If Lisa thinks she can lie to my face, keep her secrets. She's about to learn she's dead wrong. Sit in car outside her office building. Feels like hours. Mind spinning with every worst-case scenario. Proof is undeniable. Those photos. The texts. Yet part of me still clings to hope. Maybe there's an explanation. Maybe I misread everything. Then I see her. Lisa emerges from building, laughing as she walks. Not alone. Andrew right beside her. His hand grazing small of her back. Way she looks at him. Playful, relaxed, completely at ease. Like knife twisting in my chest. Don't even remember getting out of car. Next thing I know, standing few feet away. Lisa! My voice cuts through air. She freezes mid-laugh. Head whips around. Sees me. Smile vanishes. Replaced by something that looks like panic. William, she says. Voice tight. What are you doing here? Andrew takes step back. Face carefully neutral. Can see flicker of discomfort in his eyes. I could ask you the same thing. Voice trembling with barely contained rage. Except I already know the answer. Lisa's eyes dart to Andrew, then back to me. William, can we not do this here? You're making a scene. Oh, I'm making a scene? Laugh bitterly. That's rich coming from someone sneaking around behind my back. Her face turns pale. For a split second looks like might deny it. Then something changes, like flipping switch. Her expression hardens. You're being ridiculous, she says. Crosses her arms. Andrew and I were just getting lunch. That's it. Lunch? Is that what you call whatever happened last night? Snap while pulling out phone. Hold up screenshot of text message. Because he seems to remember it pretty vividly. Lisa's jaw tightens. Eyes narrow as realizes I'm not bluffing. You went through my stuff? Hisses with venomous tone. What the hell is wrong with you? What's wrong with me? Voice rising. You're the one sneaking around with this guy. Lying to my face. Acting like I'm the crazy one. Okay, hold on, Andrew interjects. Raises hands like some peacemaker. Maybe we should all take a step back. Shut up, Andrew. Don't even look at him. Lisa steps forward, face flushed with anger. This is exactly why I didn't tell you, William. You're so controlling. Always jumping to conclusions. God forbid I have a friend who happens to be a man. A friend? Bark out, laugh. Wave phone again. Friends don't send messages like this. Friends don't look at each other the way you were looking at him. Only sound is distant traffic. Lisa staring at me. Chest rising and falling rapidly. Finally speaks. Voice cold as ice. Fine. If you really want to know. Yes, Andrew and I have been spending time together. Words hit like sledgehammer. But it's not what you think, she adds quickly. Voice turns defensive. Nothing has happened, William. Not really. It's just I've been unhappy. You don't make me feel the way you used to. And Andrew, he listens to me. He makes me feel alive again. Stare at her. Mind reeling. Alive? So I'm just what? Dead weight to you now? That's not what I said, she snaps. But let's be honest, William. When was the last time we were really happy? When was the last time you even tried to make me feel special? Her words sting, but won't let her turn this around. Don't you dare put this on me, Lisa. If you had problem with our marriage, you could have talked to me. But instead you chose to run to him. Andrew takes another step back, clearly uncomfortable. I think I should go, he mumbles. Retreats toward his car. Yeah, you should spit the words and don't bother coming back. As soon as he's gone, Lisa rounds on me. Congratulations, William. You've officially embarrassed me in front of a coworker. Are you happy now? Happy? Voice cracks. You've been lying to me for God knows how long. And you're worried about being embarrassed? Lisa sighs. Runs hand through hair. Look, I don't want to do this here. Let's go home and talk about it like adults. But don't trust her anymore. Not her words. Not her intentions. Nothing. I'll see you at home, say flatly. Turn on heel. Walk away before she can say another word. Get into car. Drive off. Can't shake feeling. This is only beginning. Don't go straight home. Can't. Hands shaking on steering wheel. Heart pounding like drum. Lisa's words echo in head. He listens to me. Makes me feel alive again. Like slap in face. Our life together. Our home. Years of building future. Wasn't enough. Park an empty lot near river. Stare blankly at dashboard. Need quiet to think? Mind anything but quiet? Need clarity? Something to make sense of this mess. Call Nicole. Lisa's closest friend. Always been kind to me, even when Lisa wasn't. If anyone can give straight answer, it's her. William? She answers. Sounds surprised. What's up? Everything okay? Not really. Struggle to keep voice steady. Need to ask you something. Need you to be honest. Long pause. Okay, what's going on? It's about Lisa. Grip phone tightly. How long has she been spending time with Andrew? Silence on other end. Deafening. Nicole lets out heavy sigh. When she speaks, voice laced with guilt. William, I don't know if it's my place to... Please, cut her off. I need to know. Another long pause, finally caves. They've been close for a few months now. At first thought it was harmless. Just work stuff. But lately, don't know. She's been different. Distant. Didn't want to believe it was anything serious. But what? Demand. Caught them once. Admits reluctantly. At party a few weeks ago. They were in corner talking. It was intimate. Didn't want to jump to conclusions. But it didn't look good. Stomach turns. Why didn't you tell me? Didn't know what to do. She exclaims, Lisa's my friend. But you're my friend too. Didn't want to get involved. Unless I was sure. Exhale slowly. Try to keep anger in check. Do you think they're involved? I don't know, she says honestly. But think you deserve truth. If you want my advice, William, you need to ask her outright. No more guessing. No more avoiding. Just be prepared for whatever she says. Thank her. Hang up. Mind racing. Nicole's words confirm my fears, but also give me resolve. If Lisa wants to play games, fine. Two can play. Get home. House quiet. Lisa sitting on couch, scrolling through phone, like nothing happened. Barely glances up when I walk in. You took your time, she says. Voice clip. Don't answer. Walk past her to bedroom. Pull her laptop off nightstand. What are you doing? She calls after me. Voice rising. Getting the truth? Say flatly. Open laptop. Scroll through emails again. This time not looking for subtle hints. Want concrete evidence? Determined to find it. William, stop! She rushes in behind me. Tries to grab laptop. Hold it out of reach. Why? Shot back. Afraid I'll find something you don't want me to see? This is insane, she yells. You're acting like paranoid psycho. Then fate decides to seal her betrayal. New message pops up from Andrew. Tonight was amazing. Let me know when you can sneak away again. Lisa freezes. Face drains of color. Well? Hold screen up to her. Care to explain this one? For a moment, she says nothing. Mouth opening and closing. Searching for words. Then to my disbelief, she actually smirks. You know what, William? Fine. Yes, I've been seeing Andrew. And you know why? Because he doesn't treat me like I'm invisible. He makes me feel wanted. Something you haven't done in years. Her words hit like slap. Are you even listening to yourself? Voice breaking. We built life together, Lisa. And this is how you repay me? You built a life, she shoots back. Eyes blazing. But you forgot to include me in it. Do you even know what I want anymore? What I need? I didn't know you needed backup husband. Yell while slamming laptop shut. Lisa rolls eyes. Crosses arms. Oh, grow up, William. Maybe if you'd paid half as much attention to me, as you do to your stupid work, we wouldn't be here. Her words cruel. Calculated. For first time realize. Not looking at woman I married. This Lisa's someone else entirely. Cold. Selfish. Unapologetic. Take step back. Chest heaving. You've made your choice. Say quietly. Now I'm making mine. She blinks. Startled by calmness in my voice. What's that supposed to mean? It means we're done. Turn toward door. You can have your freedom, Lisa. Hope it makes you happy. Her response follows me down hallway. Sharp and venomous. Good. Maybe now I can finally have a real relationship. Don't look back. Days after walking out feel like trudging through quicksand. Silence in house deafening. Kind that swallows you whole. Lisa doesn't call. Doesn't text. Not even to fight or explain. That silence speaks louder than words. She's done pretending. Anger. Humiliation. Betrayal. All simmering in chest. Refusing to let me rest, but under it all, something worse. Nagging feeling. Still don't know full truth. Lisa admitted seeing Andrew. But how far did it really go? Her casual dismissal of our marriage makes me wonder what else she kept hidden. Decide to find out. Start with shared phone bill. Never paid much attention before. Now study every line like detective. Cracking case. Lisa's number. Constant contact with Andrews. Texts and calls at all hours. Some as late as 2 a.m. Other numbers too. Ones I don't recognize. Always linked to short calls. Cryptic messages. That's not all. Credit card reveals more breadcrumbs. Restaurants I'd never been to. Hotel charges midweek. Uber rides to unknown addresses. Heart sinks with every discovery. It wasn't just Andrew. There was more. Not sure what I'll find when confront her again. But no, can't stay silent. Lisa's still at house, still occupying space we built together. Acts like guest, barely speaking. Retreating to bedroom every night. Without word. This time corner her in kitchen. We need to talk. Voice cold as ice. She looks up from phone. Faint smirk tugging at corner of mouth. Haven't we already said everything that needs to be said? Drop phone bill and credit card statement on counter. Not everything, apparently. Her eyes flick to papers, then back to me. What is this? Proof. Voice rising. Proof that Andrew isn't the only one. Who are these other numbers? Who are you meeting at these hotels? For a moment, she just stares. Expression unreadable? Then to my disbelief, she laughs. Low, humorless sound. Wow, she says. Shaking head. You really went all out, didn't you? Snooping through bills? Tracking my calls? You're obsessed, William. Don't you dare turn this on me. Snap back. You're the one who turned our marriage into joke. How long has this been going on? How many others have there been? She leans against counter, crosses arms, like she's bored. Does it really matter? Chest tightens. It matters to me. Lisa sighs dramatically, like my pain is inconvenience. Fine. You want truth? I've been bored, William, for years. You work, you come home. We sit on couch. Rinse and repeat. I needed excitement, something different. And yes, Andrew gave me that. So did few others. Her words hit like wrecking ball, but she's not finished. Honestly, I don't even feel bad anymore. You let this happen, William. You made it easy. You're predictable. Boring. Honestly, been more like roommate than husband. For a long time now, casual cruelty in her voice unbearable. Fists clenched at sides. Struggled to keep composure. So that's it? You just decided I wasn't enough. Started screwing around like it was nothing. Don't be so dramatic. She rolls eyes. You act like I planned this, but it's not like that. Things just happened. And honestly, maybe it's for best. Now we can both move on. Her apathy cuts deeper than betrayal itself. Lisa already moved on, not even pretending to fight for us anymore. Move on? Echo words, voice trembling. You've destroyed everything, Lisa. And now acting like I should just be okay with it. She shrugs, picks up phone like conversation over. You'll get over it. People do. Something inside me snaps. You don't even care, do you? Not about me. Not about what we had. Nothing. Her silence all the answer I need. Grab keys and leave. Slam door behind me. House. Life we built. Not mine anymore. And neither is she. But as drive aimlessly through city. One thought keeps gnawing. Lost Lisa long before I realized it. Question is, had I lost myself too? Days that followed feel like aftermath of bomb blast. Everything in shambles. Air thick with acrid stench of betrayal. But instead of mourning ruins, find myself consumed by need for answers. Can't let it end like this. Not with Lisa smugly playing victim. In game she rigged, start digging deeper. First track down unknown numbers from call history. Not hard. One belongs to colleague I recognize. Another to name never heard before. Peter from her gym. Call Robert, my oldest friend. Always been Sherlock to my Watson when it comes to life's mysteries. Peter C., Robert says. Voice hesitant on other end. Didn't Lisa mention him before? Think he's that guy from her gym. Her gym. Of course, another convenient playground. For her extracurricular activities. Do you know anything about him? Robert hesitates. Seen them talking few times. When I picked you up for basketball, they seemed friendly. Didn't think anything of it back then, but now, his words trail off. Heavy with implication. Decide to pay gym visit. Lisa predictable in her routines. Know her usual workout times. Sure enough, spot her car in parking lot. What find next hits hard. Lisa in corner of gym. Not even working out? Leaning against squat rack with Peter. They're laughing. His hand on her lower back. She's not even trying to hide it. Snap photo from phone. Evidence. Not that need more at this point. Wait for them to leave. Follow at distance. Heart pounding. Watch them exit gym together, talking in hushed tones. They don't get into separate cars. Both climb into Peter's. Follow them to small diner on edge of town. Park discreetly across lot. They're inside for nearly hour. Their conversation animated. Intimate. Don't need to hear words. To know what they're saying. When they finally leave, Lisa kisses him. Not cheeky peck. Not friendly gesture. Passionate kiss. Kind that leaves no room for doubt. Clenched steering wheel so hard, knuckles turn white. That night, Lisa comes home late. I'm waiting in living room. Photo I'd taken displayed on tablet. Propped against coffee table, she freezes in doorway. Eyes flick to image, then to my face. For first time, see genuine fear in her expression. What's this? Ask in low, steady voice. She drops bag on floor, hands trembling slightly. William, I can explain. Don't. Hold up hand. Don't insult me with another lie. Just tell me how long. Him, Andrew, the others. How many, Lisa? Her lips part, but no words come out. Finally slumps into chair across from me. Facade of defiance crumbling. I don't know, admits quietly. I lost count. Her words like dagger. Twisting in chest. Want to scream? To lash out. But all feel is hollow emptiness. Why? Ask after long pause. Why wasn't I enough? Lisa looks at me, eyes glistening with something. Can't place it. Regret, guilt, or just exhaustion of having lies unravel. It was never about you, says softly. It was about me. I wanted more excitement, more attention, more everything. And you were just there, always there, steady, predictable. I don't know when I stopped appreciating it, but I did. Her confession brings no clarity, no closure, only deepens chasm between us. I hope it was worth it. Stand up. William, wait. She reaches out. Step back out of her grasp. Don't, say firmly, don't ask me to stay. When you made it clear I wasn't worth staying for, her tears come then. Silent but steady. But they don't move me. Have nothing left to give her. Not my trust. Not my forgiveness. Not even my anger. Pack your things. Head for bedroom. Want you out by tomorrow? For once, Lisa doesn't argue. Next morning, she's gone before I wake. True to her word. If she can still be trusted with one, she'd started packing. Most clothes missing from closet. Toiletries gone from bathroom. House feels hollow, like she took more than just belongings. Should feel relief, maybe even satisfaction. Instead feel restless, like storm isn't over yet. Phone buzzes, breaking uneasy quiet. Message from Nicole. William, I just heard what happened. I'm so sorry. Are you okay? Stare at screen for long moment before typing back. Not really, but thanks for asking. Did she say anything to you? Nicole's response comes quickly. She told me she was moving out. Said you overreacted? That she didn't have a choice? But William, there's something else. You need to know. Heart skips beat. What is it? Her reply makes blood run cold. She's been talking about filing for divorce. And she mentioned something about getting the house. She thinks you'll be too emotionally wrecked to fight her on it. Stare at message, chest tightening. Mix of anger and disbelief. Lisa isn't just walking away from marriage, planning to gut me on way out. Filing for divorce, one thing, but trying to take house. One we bought together when I worked overtime to afford. Feels like declaration of war. Can't sit around waiting for her next move. Have to act. Spend rest of day gathering everything. Bank statements, text messages, photos of her and Andrew, photos of her and Peter, receipts from credit card, even print call logs from phone bill. Highlight every late night call, every suspicious number. If Lisa wants fight, going to make damn sure I'm prepared. By time she comes back that evening, house feels like battlefield. Lisa walks in, box of her things in arms, expression cautious, like she knows something coming. You're home, says flatly, setting box on table. Of course I'm home. Reply without hiding edge in voice. This is still my house. She sighs, clearly not in mood for confrontation. William, I don't want to argue. I just came to get rest of my stuff. Well, that's convenient. Cross arms, because I have few things I'd like to discuss first. Like what? Like this? Slap folder of evidence onto table. Lisa hesitates, face hardening as she glances at papers. What is this supposed to be? It's everything. Say with cold precision. Every lie, every betrayal, every dollar you spent sneaking around behind my back. You think you're going to walk out of here with the house? Lisa, pause for effect. Over my dead body, her jaw tightens, but doesn't flinch. You went through my private things? Spare her the outrage. You lost right to privacy the second you started screwing around. Lisa crosses arms, face unreadable. You don't understand, William. I deserve something out of this too. I put years into this marriage, into you, and now it's over. So yes, I'm taking what I'm owed. Owed? Voice rising with each word. You think you're owed for cheating on me? For destroying everything we built? Her mask cracks. For first time, see real anger in her eyes. You're not a saint, William. You were never around. You were always working. Or too tired. Or too focused on your own crap to notice me. So yeah, I looked for attention elsewhere. And you know what? I don't regret it. Her words sting, but they light fire in me. You think that justifies what you did? You could have talked to me, Lisa. Could have tried to fix things, instead of running off to every guy who gave you second glance. Maybe I didn't want to fix things, says with ice in her voice. Maybe I wanted out, and I just didn't know how to say it. Silence that follows is deafening. Finally shake head. Then you should have had guts to leave. Before you tore everything apart. Lisa stares at me, eyes flashing with mix of frustration and defiance. I'm done with this conversation. Get out of my way. Don't move an inch. You're not taking house, Lisa. Not after everything you've done. We'll see about that. She grabs her box, storms out. Door slams shut behind her. Feel strange sense of calm settle over me. She's gone for now. But battle far from over, and I'm not letting her win. Next day, wake up with new resolve. Not going to let Lisa walk all over me. Not in life, and certainly not in divorce court. If she wants to escalate this into fight for everything we built, she's going to find out. I'm not saying passive, trusting husband. She's been deceiving for months. Call my lawyer. William, I'm sorry to hear about situation, says Benjamin. Calm, calculating man. Handled some of my business matters in past. But if what you've told me is true, you've got solid case. Infidelity carries weight, especially with evidence like yours. Let's go on offensive. That phrase sticks with me. Go on offensive. Spend rest of day gathering more ammunition. Every receipt, every suspicious transaction, every scrap of evidence, organize into pristine binder. Even revisit Nicole. After some coaxing, she agrees to write statement about what she'd seen between Lisa and Andrew at party. But what really changes game is financial audit. Benjamin suggests, William, there's chance Lisa's behavior extended beyond infidelity. He explains carefully. If she's been hiding expenses, could strengthen your position. First think it's long shot. Lisa wasn't reckless with money, or so I believed. But when Benjamin's team digs into joint accounts, they uncover something shocking. She'd been funneling money into private account for months, thousands of dollars, withdrawn in small amounts. To avoid suspicion, anger feel unlike anything before. Lisa hadn't just betrayed me emotionally. She had been siphoning our savings to fund her double life. That evening, call her. She answers on second ring, tone clipped. What do you want, William? I found the account. Skip pleasantries. Long pause follows. What account? Don't play dumb. Snap back. The one you've been draining behind my back. Thousands of dollars, Lisa. Were you planning to use that to start fresh with Andrew? Her breath hitches, but recovers quickly. I don't have to explain myself to you. Actually, you do. Say with ice in voice, because that's marital property, and you're not walking away with dime of it. She laughs bitterly. You really think you're going to come out of this on top, don't you? Newsflash, William. Courts don't care about your hurt feelings. I gave up my career to support you, remember? They'll side with me. Clench jaw tight. You gave up career because you didn't want to work, Lisa. Don't rewrite history to make yourself look like martyr. You're unbelievable, she hisses through phone. This is exactly why you're controlling, manipulative, and you're a liar. Cut in. Voice cold as winter. But don't worry. I'm done arguing. From now on, we'll let lawyers do talking. Hang up before she can respond. Hands trembling. Mix of rage and satisfaction. Next few weeks are whirlwind of legal strategy and revelations. Lisa fights dirty as expected, but she doesn't anticipate. Amount of evidence I have. Every lie, every betrayal, every dollar she'd stolen. Laid bare. Real turning point comes during mediation. Lisa arrives late, wearing polished but insincere smile. Her lawyer, sharp-looking woman in 40s, seems confident. As they sit across from me and Benjamin, opening statements are tense. Lisa painting herself as victim of loveless marriage. But when Benjamin presents our evidence, the photos, the text messages, the financial records, room shifts. Her lawyer's confident facade cracks, leans in to whisper urgently to Lisa. Lisa's face turns pale. As Benjamin continues, it's clear that Mrs. Hayes has not only been unfaithful, but is also engaged in financial misconduct, draining joint assets without Mr. Hayes' knowledge or consent. We are requesting full ownership of marital home and significant reduction in any spousal support claims. Lisa's eyes snap to mine, filled with mixture of anger and fear. You son of a... Careful, Benjamin interrupts. Tone ice cold. We're still in mediation. She grits teeth, carefully constructed persona slipping. For first time, she looks cornered. By end of session, clear who has upper hand. Lisa's demands for house denied. Judge overseeing mediation agrees to consider financial misconduct when determining final settlement. As we leave room, Lisa catches up to me in hallway. William, says voice low and urgent. Can we talk? Just us? Stop, but don't turn to face her. We're past talking, Lisa. You're really going to throw everything away? All those years together? She asks, voice wavering. Turn then. Meet her gaze with steadiness. Don't feel you threw it away. The moment you decided I wasn't enough, this is just the cleanup. For first time in weeks, Lisa has nothing to say. Divorce finalized 2 months later. Settlement mercifully swift. Thanks to mountain of evidence against Lisa. She gets none of house. Held responsible for repaying money. She'd funneled into private account. Spousal support denied. When judge reads final decision, Lisa's face is mask of bitterness. Refuses to look at me. As we leave courtroom, don't care. Not walking out of building with victory in heart. It isn't when it's survival. First night back in house. Feel overwhelming wave of emptiness. Every room is reminder of what we built together and how it crumbled. Her laughter in living room. Her perfume lingering in bathroom. Faint outline of her favorite spot on couch. It all haunts me. For first time in months, allow myself to feel weight of it all. The betrayal. The humiliation. The loss of life I thought I had. Stay up late. Staring at ceiling. Letting grief take its course. But when wake up next morning, something different. Air feels lighter. Silence less oppressive. For first time, not carrying crushing burden of Lisa's lies. Life after Lisa isn't easy, but it's mine again. Throw myself into work. Into hobbies neglected during marriage. Start running. Rediscovering meditative rhythm. Of pavement under feet. Even joined book club. Something always been curious about, but never had chance to try. Surprisingly, Nicole becomes steady source of support. She checks in often. Sometimes just to talk. Sometimes to drag me out of house. For coffee or movie. At first, I'm wary. She was Lisa's best friend after all. But as time passes, realize Nicole caught in crossfire. Of Lisa's lies just like me. One evening, over drinks, at quiet bar, she confesses something that floors me. William says hesitantly, twirling her glass. I need to tell you something. I should have told you earlier. But I didn't know how. What is it? Ask while bracing myself. She takes deep breath. Lisa wasn't just cheating on you. She bragged about it. To me, to some of her friends, she acted like it made her powerful. Like it was some twisted badge of honor. And I hated it. I hated how she treated you. Her words stunned me. Lisa's betrayal had always felt personal. But this makes it feel calculated. Why didn't you say anything? Ask, though voice lacks accusation. I was scared, Nicole admits. Scared of Lisa. Scared of what it would do to you. But I regret staying silent, William. You deserve better. Her honesty hits hard, but also brings strange sense of closure. For so long had wondered if I'd imagined Lisa's coldness, if I'd been blind to who she really was. Nicole's words confirmed what I'd been too afraid to admit. Lisa's betrayal wasn't failure of our marriage. It was failure of her character. Months passed. Slowly but surely, rebuilt my life, redecorated house, repainting walls, replacing furniture that carried too many memories. Opened myself up to new connections, new experiences, new possibilities. One evening, standing in freshly painted living room, realized something. House no longer feels like battleground. Feels like home again. Lisa had taken a lot from me. My trust, my sense of security, years of my life. But she hadn't taken my ability to heal. If there's one thing learned from all this, betrayal doesn't define you. It hurts, it breaks you, but it doesn't have to keep you broken. And as for Lisa, haven't heard from her since divorce. Maybe she found what she was looking for. Maybe she didn't. Either way, it's no longer my concern. I've moved on. I'm alive again in ways she'll never understand.